Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her About page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8-ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, Fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are.
Hi everyone, happy Friday, how's it going? Hi Philia, hi Sanity Claus, welcome, hi April, hello everyone, hi Victoria, thank you so much for your donation, I appreciate you, thank you so much, hello everyone, hi Mars, hi Love, welcome, hi Meditation, hi Ivy, welcome everyone. Hi, Pretty in Pink. Hi, BB. Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Hi, Jasmine. Welcome. Hi, May. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, Elephant. Welcome. Hi, Jay. Hi, Koala. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Hot Sun. Welcome. Hi, my baby. Hi, Love. Hi, the Virgo. Welcome. Nadia. Hello. Hi, hello, welcome. Hi, Alice. How's it going? Hello, everyone. Tonight's just a regular readings as usual. Yeah. I'll switch the screen so we can get started. It's beautiful sunny winter in New Zealand. Awesome. It is a very hot summer here in Canada. But hello everyone. I will switch the screen so we get started. Hi Christine, thank you so much for your donation. Victoria, general reading, thank you so much again for your donation. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Tamsy Fae that want to come and give Victoria a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Tamsy Fae that want to come and give Victoria a message? What does Victoria need to know right now? Some cards want to come out. You have a hidden message from the universe here. That is a tower in the dark. I don't know if you're like preparing yourself for the unexpected unconsciously or what, but I feel like you can avoid this disaster, right? There's a lot of positive energy here. You have the chariot in the dark. You may just be a little bit lost in which direction you want to move towards or what's next kind of thing, right? I can feel that for you. I feel like with the tower in the dark, it's just energy of kind of like you breaking out of an energy that's less chaotic or less, you know, it may lead you to a path where you're not quite sure which way to turn, but you do have the King of Cups here. But I feel like someone may be coming into your energy who may be supportive or someone you can lean towards. What's going on here with, I want to say the King of Cups, but it is the Nine of Cups. I do still feel like there's someone who's supportive that would come in and may help you with this path that you're trying to take. For the Nine of Cups, it's like knowing that you're already independent, you're already strong, you already know what you gotta do. Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting some communication from someone. I was feeling that before. Yeah, the Ace of Wands in the dark here. So yeah, a little bit lost in your path, not knowing which way to go. But I feel like it's just a matter of directing your focus. Where your focus goes, your energy flows, right? So I feel like it's just a matter of believing yourself, knowing that you have that inner strength, you have that inner wisdom to turn your chariot back into the light so that it keeps moving, right? The Page of Wands, so there's going to be some good communication, either someone explaining their actions towards you or their ideas towards you or maybe even their feelings towards you. But I feel like whatever it is, you can spark that spark, right? Yeah, the Hierophant here, so maybe it's a matter of settling down with establishing a solid routine for yourself or a schedule for yourself that makes more sense for the path that you're taking on. You have the Ace of Pentacles here, so I feel there's going to be some growth, some new doors opening up for you, which is probably why your chariot wants to turn around and redirect you into a different light. Let's see what's going on here with this new path, these new doors opening for Victoria. Page of Pentacles, right? I feel like someone's coming into your energy for sure. Maybe a new job opportunity or something, you know? Keep your eyes and ears open and keep moving forward. Believe in yourself, and the energy is going to go in that direction. That's what I got. Christine! Ooh, all the cards are going a little crazy. Thank you so much for your donation. General reading for Christine. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message? What does Christine need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message? Who wants to come out? Ooh, you got the Tower. Got the old energy. Let's try that again. Right. You're welcome, Victoria. To get a free reading, you have to write exclamation mark join, no spaces in between, followed by your question and Nightbot. You get put into the lounge list. The lounge list and Nightbot chooses people at random. So you have a high chance of getting picked because it's still early. I'm still here for 2 hours. But it's at random. So your free readings are not guaranteed, but there's a high chance we get through most of them. For Christine, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Christine a message? There we go. We got some energy. So, there's nothing. The universe has a lot to say. You have the Three of Wands in the dark. Feeling a little bit lost of what the future holds, you know? Yeah, this way, that way, not sure which way to expand yourself. But I feel like with the Three of Wands here, this energy of, if there's any complications between you and someone else, or you and someone else, like a third party situation, or whatever that is, it's just a matter of directing your energy where you want it to flow, right? You have the High Priestess here, so trust your instincts, trust your intuition, whatever your gut's telling you, you're probably right. I don't doubt that. The Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, both in the dark, right? Threes. Yeah, there's the Ten of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like whatever it is, happy home, happy life, or not, it would probably be more good work, home life balance kind of thing going through, not trusting your skills, your talents, or your confidence. I don't know what that is. But you have the Ace of Pentacles as well. So new doors opening, some new opportunities coming through. Three of Pentacles, I feel like it's kind of like a lack of collaboration, or someone's not really seeing eye to eye towards you, maybe some disagreements or you know? Yeah, trust your instincts and whatever that is for you. Let's see. What exactly is going on here with all the threes? I don't know if it's like a lack of support or a lack of, I don't know. King of Wands, you have the power, right? King of Wands, you hold the wand of life. You can manifest what you want to manifest. It's just a matter of manifesting, right? The 333s are all about being in tune with your natural talents and skills that you have. Magician is like, you're not using them. Use them, right? The Pentacles, starting something new. I don't know if there's some growth in your career or finances, but it seems to be something's trying to come through here. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Walk away to something that's better, more fulfilling for you. Don't let someone stand in your way and block your road. What a book. Hello, any positive news that Spirit Team wants hello to know? Is there any spirit guide, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give hello a message? What does hello need to know right now? Is there any spirit guide, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give hello a message? What does hello need to know right now? Have the 8 of Cups in the light. So yeah, I feel like it's a matter of you embracing your self-confidence, embracing the joy that you have, and move forward with what your purpose is. Just Spirit's like, yeah, it's time to get up and go. Don't look back. Don't climb back up the mountain. You've already climbed down. So it's time to start a new adventure, right? Yeah, the Page of Wands, I feel there's going to be some new communication coming in soon. Either a new spark of idea, inspiration, maybe romance coming towards you. With the Page of Wands and the light, I just feel like the sense of you being more creative, being more focused in either new projects or bringing back some old projects you haven't finished just to spark that fire within you again. You have the 9 of Cups in the dark, so you know it may not be like dreams come true type of energy, but it's still an energy that's going to keep you going, right? You have the 10 of Pentacles. Sometimes it's a matter of getting some good news about a new job opportunity. Let's see what's going on with the Hierophant in the dark, because I feel like your routine or your scheduling or something's going to be interrupted, that you may have to change things around to manifest what this 10 of Pentacles is. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be getting things done. Like there's gonna be some positive changes in your money. Yeah, a job opportunity is coming, right? Positive changes in your finances, positive changes in your emotions, like rebuilding your self-confidence, accepting the changes and moving up, moving up with the 8 of Cups there. Yeah. Think bigger, think brighter, right? I feel like there's new opportunities coming your way that is gonna be really good. Yeah. Feeling down is very draining, Gotta boost that energy, boost that positivity. Nadia, let's see for Nadia. What is Sahel's feelings for NC? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Sahel's feelings? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Sahel's feelings? Ooh, love is in the air, right? The Lover's card is here. You have the Ace of Pentacles, so I feel like there's some new ideas, new plans, new things coming through. It's just a matter of you moving forward, right? I feel like there's going to be some positive changes. Your 10 of Swords is in the dark, so the only way up is up, right? So I feel like it's just a matter of, dusting things off, clearing the air, saying what you got to say. Don't hold back on your thoughts, your ideas. If you have to say something, say it. Don't bite your tongue on that one. You have the 9 of Cups in the dark too, so I feel like, don't make yourself feel like you're stuck. If you don't want, if Sohail, I don't know if this is Sohail's energy of like feeling stuck, not knowing which way to go, just kind of like sticking around, just seeing how it plays out. But the 4 of Swords, it's like, No time to sit on it. Like, keep going, but the Chariot's at a pause. There's love and romance here, though, with the Lovers. What's going on with the Lovers card here? The Hangman. I feel like Sahale's at a loss. They're not really feeling anything. There's no emotional contentment here. There's a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, a lot of, you know, feeling more positive than they did before. Not quite sure, like they're not really completely happy, even though they're feeling romantic, if that makes any sense. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like they're being stubborn about something, resisting making the changes they need to change in order to embrace that happiness or embrace opening up their heart and expressing how they're feeling. Because right now I feel like they're feeling kind of numb. So that's what I got. Philia, what are Eric's feelings and next actions towards Philia? Ooh. Any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? What are Eric's feelings and next actions towards Philia? The Eight of Swords. I feel like Eric's kind of feeling trapped. Like he doesn't know which way to move. He's just kind of at a pause. Like, do I go after Eric? Do I go after Philia? Or do I just stay the way things are? I just feel like he kind of really feels trapped right now, like not knowing which way to move. The Queen of Pentacles, I feel like he does have a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions towards you. At the same time, there's a little bit of, I don't know if it's resistance or stubbornness or what this energy is. Just kind of like feeling a little emotionally distant, if that makes sense. There's a Seven of Cups. They know that there's options or things they have to choose or should choose from. But with the Hermit card here, I feel like they don't even know where to start with soul searching. But I feel like they've been communicating with you, or they're going to communicate with you soon if they haven't already. Right? The Page of Swords, I feel like they want to speak their truth towards you, but I feel like they're nervous about it or hesitant about it. Let's see, what's going on in Eric's actions? What are Eric's next actions? Nine of Pentacles. I feel like he doesn't want to break your heart. That's why he's holding on. He keeps sticking around. He doesn't want to break your heart. But he feels stuck. I feel like there's something he wants to say that he's not saying. Yeah. There's some disconnection there with their true feelings. That's what I thought right now. Hot Sun. What are these feelings, intentions, and next actions towards Hot Sun? Right now is Rain Spirit Guide, Ancestors, and Birthday. What are these feelings and intentions and next actions towards Hot Sun tonight? Let's see. What are these feelings? The Death card. I feel like D is resisting making changes, resisting transforming into the direction he needs to transform into. Right? The Eight of Cups, a little bit stuck of which way to move. Should I walk away? Should I stay? I feel like there's a lot of avoidance of leaving or avoidance of just getting up and going. So I feel like they don't really want to, even though they're thinking about it, right? That's why they're resisting following their feet because their heart is in the right is towards you, right? The Ace of Cups, they're in denial about their feelings, or they're in denial about how deep their feelings are. I feel like there's a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of romance coming through here. I feel like they've had a lot of spiritual awakenings in the last little while about what their heart truly wants and desires. but it's still making them feel stuck because there's too much going on in their head. There's the Seven of Swords in the dark. So I feel like the truth is going to be revealed of whatever's going on in his mind. He's going to open up and tell you. So I feel like that's his intentions. Is communicating with you even though he's hesitating. The Seven of Wands. I feel like they want to stand their ground, but they also respect your boundaries. They respect your thoughts and ideas and how you're feeling. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like they're just a lack of focus. I don't know if they're scattered in their energy and just burnt out and just tired. And Four of Pentacles, they're holding on. They're holding on to whatever it is between the two of you. He's been working on it, yeah. But I feel like he's holding on to you really tight. Doesn't want to let you go, but doesn't really want to set concrete, committed intentions either, it seems. Queen of Swords wants to speak his truth towards you, but is scared if he does that, you're going to speak your truth. Doesn't want to know your truth. That's what's going on here. What is the love energy here? Long distance. Probably just because they've been working, it feels that way. Right path. You're on the right path. It's just a matter of unblocking the communication blocks that seems to be coming through here. But I feel like there is a lot of love, even though they may be holding back on truly expressing them or showing them the way they should. Yeah. That's like what? I feel like he needs to get better at communicating what's going on in his mind. Avi, hello. What is my thinking, feeling regarding contacting Avi? Our last convo ended on a flirty note, but now a bit quiet. Let's see. Is there any spirit guide, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Amy a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Amy a message? What does Amy need to know about what's on Matt's mind? How are they feeling regarding contacting Amy based on our last conversation? Yeah, there's a little bit of lack of direction and a lack of action, a lack of knowing of what's what. The Seven of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like they want to come clean. They want to express their thoughts and ideas towards you or their next actions towards you, but they're holding back. I feel like they're trying to think of what they want to say, or they're taking the time to think about what exactly they are feeling and how they want to move forward, right? Because I feel like the connection between the two of you is strong, maybe stronger than what Matt realized it would or could be, right? The Two of Wands, I feel like there is a good connection between the two of you. The two of you balance each other out pretty well. You have the Knight of Pentacles, so I have no doubt that Matt is going to contact you soon. They're just really taking time to sort out what's in their mind and trying to figure out how honest they're going to be with themselves before they take that action. I feel like they want to move slow and steady. They're not going to rush into anything. They're going to take their time with it, really contemplate on it, really dig deep in trusting their intuition and trusting how their inner heart and subconscious is feeling. The Eight of Pentacles in the dark, they're a little bit lost of how to start. What does Amy need to know about this? Yeah, Five of Swords, Four of Wands. Yeah, there's a deep romantic energy here, The flirty was real for sure. They just need more time to think of where exactly they want this to go. They want to go slow, so I don't know if they're gonna follow, the 3-day rule before they contact you or whatever that is. That's what I got though. My light was flickering just now, so I don't know if that means the power is gonna go out or not. If I disappear suddenly, you know why. There's been storms here lately. For Koala, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae that want to come give Koala a message? My love life. Live 3. Okay. We don't have all night to go through all that love story, but you know. We're gonna try to cut it a little short. He's still single. Alright, let's see. For Koala, we're gonna try that again. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae that want to come and give Koala a message on her love life? This 3 months, any good changes? Koala. Let's see for Koala for the next 3 months. Spirit guides, answers, dreams, or fae, give Koala a message on love life for the next 3 months. There you go. Ooh, the Page of Pentacles. Someone's gonna come and communicate with you, message you, run into you. I don't know how they're coming in, but they're coming in, right? Page of Pentacles, slow and steady, but romantic, ambitious, and realistic with their plans or desires to the star. The universe is sending them to you, right? I don't know if this is a soulmate type of connection or, you know, some sort of a spiritual contract the two of you will have. I feel like before you meet them, one of you or them is either going to have a heartbreak or disappointments of some sort. So kind of like feel like a start over. So I feel like it may take them some time before you see them, but I feel like you are going to meet them within the next 3 months. What does Koala need to know about this energy? What does Koala need to know about this energy? Five of Swords, I just feel like there's going to be some positive changes. I feel like some sort of conflict is going to resolve itself. And I feel like when you walk away from that energy and make peace with it is when this Page of Pentacles is going to start walking towards you. The Two of Pentacles, yeah, there's going to be a good balance coming between you and this person. It is going to take some time to come in, maybe closer to 3 months than now. Is this Page of Pentacles going to be Jane? Is this Page of Pentacles going to be James? Knight of Wands says yes, so there you go. That is what I got. You said donut holes. Thank you so much for the donut holes, Blue. Thank you so much. I love donut holes. They're the best, right? Thank you. You're welcome, Koala. Alice, let's see. Share some of those donut holes with everybody in the lounge. Have Nightbot pass around some hot chocolate or something. Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know? There's a lot of positive energy here. I don't know why your Six of Wands is upside down. I feel like you don't need a whole group of cheerleaders to cheer you on, right? You know you're doing good. You know you're following your path. You know you have your strength. Right? I can feel that for you. You have the Six of Wands in the dark. I just feel like there's this energy of feeling a little unseen. Maybe people are not holding up their end of the deal or whatever's going on with that. May make you feel like you're a little bit stagnant in your energy, like feeling like you're just holding on to thin threads of something. The Five of Wands. I don't know if there's been some conflicts with competition or arguments or what the energy is. What's going on with the Five of Wands here? Page of Wands. So you can be getting some communication. I don't know if you got this already or if this is coming in. But I feel like someone wants to compete with you or is jealous of your energy. Whatever's going on with that. The Seven of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like someone's coming into your energy with not the greatest intentions. I feel like they're trying to throw you off your game because they're jealous. They want the attention that you're seeking or the attention that you're going to be getting. Yeah, they're trying to throw you off. I feel like they may try to come in as a romantic partner just to distract you from you moving forward. So I feel like this has to do with something regarding your career. I feel like, you've been working hard for this, you know your strength, you know which direction you want to manifest. You're not going to let anyone stand in your way and defeat you, but this person is going to come and try to sidetrack you. Yeah, they don't have the best intentions. Nine of Pentacles. They don't like your independence. They don't like how well you've been progressing. Right? Yeah, they're going to try to cloud your mind with their nonsense. But that's what I'm getting, Alice. Love. What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does love need to know right now? You have the lovers in the dark. Oh man, I feel like you may be at a crossroads with the people in your life, like choosing who you want to allow in your circle, who you want to distance yourself from, and kind of like navigating, who deserves your time and energy and who just doesn't, right? Sometimes people just suck out all your energy and don't give you back anything in return. So I feel like you're done with all that. The Six of Pentacles, right? It's time to choose you. Let go of them. You don't need to try to balance the scales because they're not trying to at all. The Moon, like trust your instincts, trust your intuition, don't be afraid to say what you gotta say and don't be afraid to keep moving forward. You have the King of Wands here, so you hold the wand of life, right? I feel the sense of you having or growing a bigger ambition, getting the support and recognition you deserve as well, right? That badass success. Six of Wands, and this card keeps trying to come out, right? The King of Pentacles, right? Rise above. So I don't know if this is like new work, new career coming in for you, or you're gonna like get a promotion or something. Because I feel like someone's gonna see you and really, really appreciate all the effort you've been doing. What is this? Yeah, whatever's going on, like don't let the energy like hold you back, right? You're rising above here. Whatever this is, whoever's holding you back, let them go. Keep moving forward because you have badass success coming through here. Right? The King of Pentacles, King of Wands, like boosting your career, boosting your financial situation. That's what I thought. You know exactly who it is? There you go. My baby. Let's see for my baby. And any spirit guides, ancestors, and their fae that want to come and give my baby a message. What are the recent thoughts and feelings about my baby right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and their fae? What does my baby need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and their fae that want to come and give my baby a message? Kiwis, I don't know how to say his name, but their recent thoughts and feelings about my baby is they're unsure. They're unsure. They may have some romantic sexual feelings towards you, but they're unsure if it's like love, or if it's just lust. Ten of Pentacles, I feel like the two of you work well together. They know that. They want to take action towards you. You know? They feel like, I feel like you make them feel different. That is what they're interested in. You make them feel different. They feel like they don't have as much control over you as maybe they generally would with someone else. Because I feel like you make them or you see their weakness a little bit more than they've shown before. Let's see what's going on with this person. What are their thoughts and feelings towards my baby? Yeah. Like, I feel like they want to move towards you, but they're not quite sure what the energy is. Like I feel like it's not like They don't really feel deeply romantic towards you. Like there's an imbalance between the two of you. You know, like it's not completely negative. Yeah, it's kind of weird. What is going on with, what kind of action do they want to take towards my baby? What is the action they want to take towards my baby? Four of Pentacles. Could be just them wanting to compromise with you or work with you. The Seven of Pentacles, there's a lack of growth though. There's positive energy, but I feel like it's not going to go anywhere. Weird because, you know, like the lovers here. It's like they had a moment where they thought that this could be romantic, or a deeper connection than what it is, but then they pulled back, right? They pulled back on that. The Four of Pentacles is like they don't know if they should hold on to this or let it go, whatever the connection is between the two of you. You know, there's a good balance between the two of you with the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if you work well together or connect well together, but the Knight of Swords want to take action, want to pursue this more, but at the same time, they feel like they don't have any control over where this is going. Their emotions towards you have improved, though. There's an imbalance going on between the two of you. They're not sure if it's worth their time nurturing it or not, but they're moving forward anyways. So that's what I mean by weird. I'm not quite sure who this person is to you or what their deal, but they're moving forward with, you know. Yeah, yeah. I don't think they're moving on. I feel like they're kind of stuck in your energy, but they don't know why. They don't know where it's going. Mira, let's see from Mira. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give me a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Mira need to know about D? What is D's energy towards Mira that wanted to come out? What are D's energy and thoughts about Mira currently? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Mira need to know about this energy? Moving forward, you have the Four of Cups in the dark. I feel like with the Four of Cups, I feel like the energy is just kind of stuck. Like it's not moving in any direction, it's just kind of floating there. Four of Cups in the dark, I feel like they, you know, their mindset has improved. I feel like their thoughts about you have improved or are thinking clearer than they were before. But with the Hangman, they're kind of still just resisting whatever they're resisting to move forward in a positive light, right? Ten of Wands, they feel like they have a lot of responsibility, a lot of things that are weighing them down, but they don't really see where things could possibly go. It's kind of stuck, right? The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. They see the two of you together, but not quite in the most positive light. What is going on with the D's energy? Why is the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in the dark? Because I'm feeling like there's some, I don't know, if there's like just stubbornness or if it's their arrogance or Knight of Wands. They see you as a good person, right? The Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, they see you as a really good person. Yeah, resisting, yeah. They don't know where, like, this seems that there's good connection between the two of you, but, you know? It's not going anywhere from where it is now. Just kind of stuck. Hi, Bernard! How are you? Yeah, there's no romance coming through there. Yeah, he does see you as a good person and good energy. But to move forward, I feel like, you know. Han, hello. Will Tamara reach out to Han, and why? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Tamara reach out to Han, and why? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Tamara reach out to Han, and why? The King of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like Tamara is not going to reach out towards you right now because I feel like they're too stubborn to, they're holding back on that. I feel like they're being dramatic. They're acting like everything's sunshines and rainbows when it's not, but, they're trying to pretend it is. They're trying to paint a picture that it is. The Seven of Cups is in the dark. They know that they're out of options or know that there's not a lot of wiggle room of which direction to move towards. And I feel like they're trying to make some positive changes with the Five of Swords. I feel like once they're ready, once they realize that things are not rainbows and sunshines for them, like they're trying to paint that picture as it is, they're going to come to a realization that it's probably in their best interest to come and reconcile with you will reach out towards you, whatever that energy is. You have the Four of Cups in the dark too. So I feel like their mindset will improve. I feel like they'll get out of whatever energy they're in or they feel like they're stuck in. What does Han need to know about this energy right now? Heartbroken. Yeah, I knew with the King of Wands in the dark that they weren't having the best emotions about you right now. They're going through it all, all the emotions, all the things. They're thinking right now that they're better off without you for whatever reason. Not quite sure what's going on there. But I feel like once they process everything, they will decide to come back towards you, but it is going to take some time. That's what I got. Mira, clarification, is D stuck because he does not have confidence to move forward? Let's see for D. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is D stuck because he doesn't have confidence to move forward? Five of Cups is no. Why does D not want to move forward? With the Five of Cups, I feel like it's not because he doesn't have confidence. I feel like it's because he really wants to expand himself. Like, I feel like he has a vision for himself, but I feel like you don't really fit in that vision. I feel it's like he has to release himself from you and find another love that goes along the lines of his vision of moving forward. That is what I got. Divine timing, hello. General for career in the next month. What is divine timing you should know about career in the next month? Give me spirit guides, ancestors, and your fae that want to come and give divine timing a message. What's going on for divine timing? Divine timing note about career in the next month. I feel like the current energy is kind of like feeling like you're maybe a little bit out of options or lacking progress or growth in your career. But I feel like you are going to be moving forward. You're going to be moving on from feeling stuck within the next month, right? I feel that for you. I feel this energy of letting go of things that are no longer serving you, especially emotional ones or past regrets or whatever that is, and just kind of like embracing what you want to take on moving forward, right? Even if that means letting people go who are holding you back or distancing yourself from any negative, conversations or anything like that. You have the magician in the light. So I feel like it's a matter of manifesting what you want to manifest and going that way, right? I feel like you have a lot of courage, a lot of determination, a lot of ambition to make that magic happen for yourself, right? You have all the tools, all the skills you need to keep moving forward. You have the Five of Cups in the dark. I feel like it's just a matter of rebuilding trust with yourself, accepting the changes that are happening right now, and move forward. What does divine timing need to know about career? What is divine timing hidden strength? Your hidden strength is avoid judgment, right? It doesn't matter what anybody says. You're going to walk through the flames and rise above, right? Let's see, what else? What is the best action for divine timing to take regarding her career? Four of Wands, right? Make yourself feel like at home and manifest what you want to manifest, whatever that is for you, right? Having that success, I just feel a sense of celebrating that sense of stability and money coming in. Even if you don't have it yet, it's kind of like embracing the energy. Act like you already have the energy to gain that momentum. Right? The Ten of Pentacles. You dress for success before you have the success. If that makes sense. And that's the energy I'm feeling for you. Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. So I kind of feel like there's a little bit of energy of feeling stuck. But I feel like you're going to figure out how to move past it. It's kind of like releasing the stresses and worries and raising your standards for yourself. Raising the bar higher than you thought you could reach and try to reach it. Hi, Mary. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Let's see. For Mary, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What does Mary need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, fae? What does Mary need to know right now in general? Oh man, there's some negative energy that's trying to come through here. I'm not quite sure what that is. Six of Cups is in the dark. I feel like old wounds or old people are, maybe some exes returning. I don't know what that is for you. I just feel the sense of you processing it all, accepting the changes, and moving on. Not quite sure where this is going or what's happening with that. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So I don't know if that is who's coming into your energy. Sorry, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. So I feel like someone who you thought was in the past or is gone or is going to somehow resurface and cause some sort of conflict or some sort of, tension between you or whatever's going on there. Argument of some sorts. I don't know. But you have the Knight of Swords, so I feel like it's not really a matter of taking action and just kind of trying to keep the balance flowing of whatever that is for you. I feel the sense of, if you're feeling too overwhelmed or too much chaos, and maybe just a matter of dropping whatever that is, distance yourself from them because you have the Nine of Cups, right? So you have the power to improve yourself, improve your energy without worrying about them. I just feel like with the Nine of Cups here, there's energy of you not just embracing joy and fulfillment, but having that success and self-love and recognition that you don't need this person in your life to weigh you down anymore. You know, the Six of Wands is in the dark. You don't need anyone's approval for what you're doing or what you're moving towards. You can, you know, pull off the anchor and let your boat sail where it wants to sail without any hesitation, right? The Eight of Wands, where your focus goes, your energy flows. It's just a matter of taking that action, of boosting yourself, believing in yourself, right? I think there's going to be some fast, quick movements, some changes are happening. Just a matter of embracing them and not allow anyone to hold you back. That is what it was. Gigi! What's going on for Gigi? Is there any spirit guide, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Gigi a message? What does Gigi need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Gigi a message? Ooh, Gigi, the Page of Wands. If you're waiting for this person, I feel like they're not going to contact you anytime soon. Or I feel like whatever's going on with them, they're a butt cheek. They don't deserve your time and energy anyways, right? Because I feel like you're rising above or moving on from whoever this Page of Wands is, right? I feel like they're inconsistent, they're giving you hot and cold or mixed messages or whatever's going on with that. But you're the Queen of Wands, right? Rise above. Let them see your animal instincts that you have, right? I feel the sense of you being bold and charming and clear minded, that you don't have time for anyone to pull you back. You have the Fool here, so I feel like there's new beginnings, new things are coming towards you. Just a matter of you facing the unknown, taking that chance, being a little bit more honest with yourself and a little more playful at the same time. You have the Page of Pentacles, so I don't know if this is like a new career path for you or what's going on there. For the Page of Pentacles, I just feel the sense of being ambitious, being more grounded and realistic with your goals and your expectations and which direction you're moving towards. Right? You have the Seven of Cups, you have a lot of options, a lot of choices you can choose from. It's just a matter of picking a path that you want to take. I feel like once you make that decision of which path you're taking or which door you're going to open there, will determine how your wheel is going to play out, right? Right now it's in the dark and I feel like you're a little bit hesitant, not really wanting to take that step. I feel like if you're waiting for this person, you're going to wait forever, right? I feel like once you let them go, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn itself into the light and start moving where it's supposed to be moving. Yeah, so I just feel like, yeah, just having questions, and it's just time for you to make some changes moving forward. Page of Pentacles, I feel like they're going to bring some good news for you, some playful energy. I don't know if it's a matter of you learning something or taking a course on something. Yeah, you have a Queen of Cups in the dark. So it's time for you to spend more time on you and what warms your heart and never mind the other person. You're welcome, Gigi. Tammy, let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Yesterday, I ran into one of my neighbors, and she went off on me unfairly, left me baffled, wondering what happened, and did I drop off a note clarifying things? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Should Tammy drop off a note to clarify things? The Nine of Swords here, I would say no, not to drop off a note. You know, Four of Swords is in the dark too. So I feel like, just let it rest for now. Hold yourself back from writing a note or leaving a note. Just let the air settle first. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. I feel like you don't really have anything to work out. You don't want to chase drama, is what I'm feeling. The Nine of Wands is in the dark too. So I feel like, you don't want to cause any further issues or stress. You don't need to defend yourself in any way. You're better than that. Let's see, what does TM need to know about this energy? Yeah, there's not a lot of options or a lot of things you can say anyways with the Six of Cups in the dark. I feel like you're kind of just, just it's difficult, but move on anyways, right? The Emperor, have that self-control that you don't need to fix that and just let it go. Knight of Cups is in the dark too. And I feel like it's just letting it go. That's what I want. Tammy, thank you for another donation. Yesterday, the neighbor who is suspecting of vandalism my car purposely blocked my way on a narrow path for no reason. What is going on with this neighbor? Let's see. For Tammy, is there any spirit guide, answer of Fae? What's going on with this neighbor? Oh, the Fool. Maybe he was just acting like a fool. I don't know who this neighbor was, but I kind of feel like they blocked you on purpose. Not intentionally in their mind, but I feel like they blocked your path to make you pause. I feel like you stopped when they blocked your path. You didn't continue on your path that you were headed. I feel like that few seconds or whatever of them blocking your path was just meant to be at that time. You just were not supposed to go that way at that moment for whatever reason. The Page of Wands is in the dark too. So I feel like there's this energy of, yeah, I feel like it was to distract you, to slow you down. I don't know if it was to slow you down to prevent you from meeting this King of Wands, or if you did end up meeting this King of Wands by slowing down, right? For the King of Wands, I just feel like there's an energy of someone or something that is charming and warm-hearted and protective. I don't know if you had some good communication with someone after that or what happened there. You have the Nine of Swords in the dark, so I feel like whatever happened, you overcome something. I don't know if you overcome anxiety or fears or had some sort of relief. Because now you're the Two of Swords, so maybe that gave you something to think about. Options of what your next moves are. Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? Ace of Wands. I feel like you're going to get some clarity. There's going to be a new energy coming towards you if it hasn't already. So I don't know if you have like a breakthrough, like a new thought, a new idea, a new plan, a new something. You have the Three of Swords in the dark. So I feel like whatever it is, there's going to be some healing. You're going to learn about whatever that pause was about. Yeah. Some sort of clarity or some sort of honesty is just going to come towards you. Like, oh, that's why that happened. Yeah. Jay, what does Jay need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? What does Jay need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? What does Jay need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? What does Jay? 20 cards. So what does Jay need to know right now? Oh, you have the Queen of Pentacles in the light. For the Queen of Pentacles in the light, I feel like there's this energy of... Yeah, just for the Queen of Pentacles, I just feel like there's this energy of trusting the flow of things. I don't know if it's just a matter of getting yourself grounded, just clearing your mind, clearing your soul, meditating. I'm not quite sure what it is. But I think it's like, yes, just take a moment and smell the flowers type of energy that's coming through. So with the Queen of Pentacles too, I feel this energy of you being resourceful, getting things done, taking care of responsibilities or whatever that is for you. You know, someone may be giving you a hard time, maybe distracting you, maybe trying to take away your peace or whatever's going on with that. But I feel like it's a matter of you focusing on your energy and what you have going on rather than, you know, trying to bend backwards for whoever this King of Cups is, because I feel like they're just manipulative or having control issues, or I don't know what their agenda is. What's going on with this King of Cups? Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to fill your head with things that are not true or what's going on with that, but I feel like, you know, distancing yourself from them will help you see clearly and give you some more joy and happiness and fulfillment, especially with giving yourself a self-care day or whatever that is for you, right? The Queen of Cups. I just feel this emotional fulfillment coming through with healing, with, you know, just being compassionate towards yourself, not so hard on yourself. You have the Five of Cups in the dark. I feel this energy of you processing something and accepting changes and rebuilding something. I'm not quite sure what that is. What is going on here with the Five of Cups? Ace of Wands is in the dark. Who is the King of Cups? Who is... Thank you. Page of Cups. I don't know if this is someone who has expressed their feelings towards you or is planning on expressing their feelings towards you. But I feel like their energy is trying to unbalance your energy, or if they have already. Yeah. But I feel like maybe that was somebody from the past, because I feel like with the Five of Cups, they may try to rebuild trust with you or reconcile with you, but they haven't changed. There's still no sparks between the two of you. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark too. So I feel like you may want to give this person a chance just because, but I feel like they haven't really changed. Is this the past person? Is the King of Cups a past person? Ten of Wands is no. Is this a new person coming into Jay's life? I don't know if it's someone that you worked with or you did work with. But yeah, I feel like they want to interrupt your energy. But I feel like you need to be like stable in your energy and emotionally in control, and control your emotions, not to allow them to disrupt your energy. Yeah. I don't know, maybe just somebody at your work that's in a bad mood, or you go somewhere where they're working and they're in a bad mood, and just don't let them set you off. Is what's coming through. Nadia, that's deep for Nadia. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Nadia a message? What's coming towards Nadia in love? What's coming towards Nadia in love and romance and passion right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is coming towards Nadia in love and romance and passion? You have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this person is very bullheaded. They may be coming towards you in love, but they're bullheaded. I don't know if they're a Taurus or a Capricorn or a Virgo or what's their deal, but I feel like they're very stubborn. I feel like they can also be romantic and sensual, but I feel like they resist change and overthink a lot. There is the Eight of Swords in the dark. So whatever it is, I feel that you're going to have a sense of freedom or just feel like, oh, like this is not hard. Like you two just connect really well together. The Two of Pentacles, or maybe an imbalance between the two of you. But you know, sometimes opposites attract, right? Let's see, what is going on with the imbalance here? Ace of Cups, right? I knew that this was going to be a good connection. You and the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, they may be very possessive, they may be very bullheaded, they may not like change. But I feel like they do have a good heart. Their feelings for you will be genuine. You know, I feel like you're going to meet them when you're going out to a social event or a community event or, you know, just going out with others because I just feel like the energy of the two of you feeling like you've met before kind of energy. The Empress is in the light, so I feel like they're going to nurture you and care for you. You know, the King of Pentacles, right? Yeah, I feel like the two of you would be some sort of power couple, right? The Two of Wands in the dark. No, still, you know, play it safe, set your boundaries, don't let them cross you. You know, stay true to you, even though it may feel really easy to connect and open up with. You know, it's always good to keep your guards up when you're meeting someone new. Yeah, Six of Swords. Moving forward, I feel like you may release some negative energy that may have held you back before in the past. But I feel like they're going to be honest with you, clear-minded, good connection there. Yeah, somebody seems to be coming for you really quickly. After Elephant, I'm going to take a quick break. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Elephant a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Elephant a message? What does Elephant need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Elephant a message? What does Elephant need to know right now? The Nine of Cups is in the light. Yeah, I feel the sense that, you know, things are moving, things are happening for you, right? I feel that. Nine of Cups. I just feel like there's success, getting things done, achieving your goals, or whatever that is for you, right? I feel like you're moving forward in a positive path. There may be some obstacles or hesitations, you know, the Death card resisting the changes that want to unfold, but I feel like the changes are going to be good, right? You have the Eight of Pentacles here, so it's kind of like you paying attention to the fine details. You know, you're mastering your skills right now, you're consistent in your energy, you are putting in the time and showing up. I feel like there's good energy here. You don't need to doubt it. It's not too good to be true. It's just a matter of you believing and setting your intentions and not creating chaos where there's no chaos. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? I don't know if you're feeling like you're struggling with work issues or money issues or what's going on there. What's happening here with the Five of Pentacles in the light? I'm feeling a sense of transformation is trying to happen here. Especially with the Death card in the dark and the Crow there. You have the Strength card. So I feel like, yeah, you have the strength, you have the passion, you have the creativity to move mountains, Just a matter of believing yourself, your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place, you're well balanced, and that sort of energy, right? I just feel the sense of you remaining calm through all the challenges that you've been facing, because I feel like the rewards are coming. It's just a matter of testing your strength, but your strength is on point, so there you go. I just feel the sense of, maybe slow progress, but still progress. It's just a matter of being mindful and aware of what's coming towards you and being prepared and staying calm. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, figuring out that balance of give and take. There you go. I will be right back. There we go. Blue! William's energy towards blue. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Blue a message? What is William's energy towards blue right now? What is William's energy towards blue right now? Ooh, that is surprising, right, Blue? And I don't know if you've been in communication with him or what, but Queen of Pentacles. I feel like William's been more grounded, more sensual in their energy, more focused on what's really important to them right now. Because I feel like even though they have no idea where their energy is flowing, the magician's in the dark, Like, I don't know if there's been a lack of communication between the two of you still or what, but I feel like they're not feeling complete right now. Like, they're missing you as well. Or they're wanting to reopen the cycle between the two of you. I don't know. They know that there's not a good balance between the two of you right now. But I don't know if there's been some conflicts or what, or tension. I think there's been something going on between the two of you, right? But now the Two of Swords are like, what decisions do I make now? Do I reopen this connection or what? What's going on with William's energy? Yeah, Seven of Swords. I don't know if they feel like they've been lying to you about how they're really truly feeling, or if they just realize they've been lying to themselves. The Hierophant is in the dark, and I feel like they want to break their tradition or how they normally are. They want to, yeah, I feel like something wants to break there. They want to free themselves of whatever was holding them back from you. So yeah, if you're feeling their energy stronger, this is why. They want to break the cycle and start again. That is what I got. Jalen, hello. July reading for Jalen. Yes, I'm doing July readings tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I don't know if it's tomorrow or Sunday. One of those days. Sorry, my scheduling hasn't been normal lately. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith, and want coming give Jalen a message? What does Jalen need to know about July? What does July bring for Jalen right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or faith? What's the July energy? For the Page of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there may be a little bit of lack of communication or poor communication, right? We are in Mercury in retrograde to like the 20th or something. So I feel like between now and then, communication may be a little bit iffy, you know? But I just feel like with the Page of Pentacles here, there's energy of like some scattered energy, some procrastination, low energy, poor planning, lack of progress trying to come through for July's energy. You have Justice here in the light, so I feel like relationships or stuff are going to play out fairly as you expected. Your mind and your heart is going to be in the right place for relationships. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark. I don't know if you're going to be letting someone go in a relationship, or if someone's going to distance themselves towards you in July. But whatever's going on with that, someone else is going to come in. Because this Page of Cups, I feel like there's a new person coming into your energy that will open up their heart towards you. They will express their love towards you or their intentions towards you in a positive light. Whoever this is, I feel like this person is a dreamer. Who is this Page of Cups coming through for Jalen? The Six of Wands, right? They're going to think that they have badass success when you're running into you or meeting you, opening up themselves towards you. But I just feel the sense of them like really seeing who you are truly. Right? Yeah, Nine of Swords. All the stresses and worries are going to go away, or they're going to take all your stresses and worries away. Just a matter of you trusting your instincts and your intuition, right? Let's see what's going on for Jalen in career. What's going on for Jalen in career? Seven of Swords. You may be a little bit more strategic in your plans for your career. I feel like it's a little bit more progress before you see that success or achievement in your career. I feel like it's a matter of raising your standards for yourself and following more of your heart than your mind when it comes to your work. But I feel like you have more knowledge than you realize. You know, I feel like there's a good connection with you and your teamwork efforts. It's just a matter of staying out of competition. That is what I got. So, hello. Let's see what's coming between So and Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, dreams, or fae? What is coming towards So and what's coming between them? What is So's energy right now? What is M's energy right now? Ooh. What's going on between them? I feel like your energy is like you're missing their attention, you're missing their time, or you feel like you're not as connected to them as you would like to be. Like I feel like there's a lot of repressed memories and thoughts and feelings going on there. I feel like for their energy, I feel like they want to rebuild trust with you, or they really want you to trust them again. I'm not quite sure how that's playing out for the two of you. But I also feel like there's this energy of them feeling better about whatever happened. I feel like they're ready to make the changes that needs to be changed, right? I don't know what's going on with that either. But I feel like they want to move forward but feeling a little bit stuck. I feel like your energy, you feel like they have a lot of options and a lot of choices, where M feels like they don't. You also have the Three of Wands in the dark, so I feel like you could see a future with M, as where M doesn't really see the same progress, right? I feel like there's some complications with what the future looks like for you versus what their future looks like for them, right? I feel like they want to be on the same page, but there's a lack of communication or some miscommunication between the two of you that is causing some tension. The Four of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like they're still holding on to you really tightly, maybe more tightly than you realize. Because I feel like you feel like you're more adaptable, you're more cooperative, you feel like there's less friction on your side, which, you know, they're not really feeling it that way, but they're still very much holding on to the connection between the two of you. So I feel like what's coming between the two of you is a big major conversation, some big communication about getting on the same page of, trying to work together with thoughts and feelings and emotions, especially regarding what the future holds, like what the future looks like for you versus what the future looks like for them, and how, you're going to coordinate that moving forward. Let's see what else we can get for this. What else do they need to know about what's coming between them? Nine of Pentacles, right? It's a matter of trying to figure out how to get success to move forward. You have the Seven of Wands. So both of you need to be respectful of both of your boundaries, but you both have to know what those boundaries are, right? In order to make them successful to work out. Put that in what I thought. Lolita, what's going on for the next 4 months for Lolita? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Lolita a message? What does Lolita need to know about the next 4 months? Ooh, the sun. I feel like the next 4 months is going to be very positive. Yeah, the sun, so success, some joy, some happiness coming your way, right? Maybe some nice weather, I don't know. But with the sun energy, I do feel like you're going to be gaining momentum, especially moving forward in the direction that you want to move towards, right? You have the Justice card here. So I feel like it's a matter of prioritizing the uncomfortable truth of what you need to prioritize to make the next 4 months run smoothly, right? I feel like the first month is a matter of making sure your mind, heart is both in the same place. You know, you need to find that balance between your heart and mind. I feel like it's also a matter of taking accountability for your action and making sure your actions have good reasons for you to move forward. I feel like for the second month here, you know, things may feel a little slow, they may feel even stagnant in that energy, and you may be feeling stuck. You know, you may be avoiding taking action, but I feel like when the third month comes around, you're going to see all the options and all the choices you have moving forward, even though you may not know which one is best. I feel like you're going to decide to move forward to the one that feels more fulfilling, more deeper, more testing your limits, maybe. And I feel like you're going to realize what you don't need to take with you anymore and release what doesn't, right? So this is probably going to bring you into September. I always feel like September is a brand new year, right? I know it's not New Year's, but I feel like in September, at least here where I live in Canada, is when all the kids go back to school. So it's kind of like new routine, fall's coming in, all that sort of fun stuff. And then by October, I feel you're going to have that success with the Nine of Cups, getting things done, having your goals and desires fulfilled that you have planted now moving forward, right? Let's see what else does Lolita need to know about this energy. Yeah, it's going to be slow and steady. There's going to be progress. There's going to be a success, but it's going to be slow. Nothing's going to be fast or happen overnight. You have the Judgment here, so it's just a matter of following your heart, but put some logic behind it so you don't fall off track, all right? You have the Ten of Pentacles, the happy work-life balance. So it's like you're manifesting finances and finding some achievement in your work, maybe even raising your standards to a promotion or just being able to settle down and figure out what's what. There may be a heartbreak in the meantime, but that's how it works. Twin Soul. I think I said hello to you already. I don't know, but hello again. I just noticed that you're here again. I don't know. ADHD brain here. Mars. What's coming from Mars? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's going on from Mars? Mars gets some badass success, right? Six of Wands. Putting yourself out there, right? Gaining that victory. That viral success, maybe? I don't know. That recognition. Social media growth? I don't know. Let's see what's happening for Mars in general. Ooh, some heart healing seems to be going on there. I don't know if it's a matter of some emotional release or lessons learned or what's going on with that. Queen of Swords. Not quite sure if the victory is from learning the truth about somebody or what, because you have the Queen of Swords here, and I feel like they're very honest, very direct, very clear-minded, no nonsense type of energy, just owning their truth. This could be you coming to some sort of realization that what you want moving forward. You have the Three of Swords here, so I do feel like there's going to be some heart healing, or maybe you need to do some work on your heart chakra. I don't know. But with the Three of Swords, I just feel this sense of realizing the real truth, right? Moving forward, and I don't know if it's a matter of just you learning to forgive yourself. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. Just rise above, because you have the King of Cups here too. So I feel this the energy of you mastering your own emotions, being protective and devoted to what really matters most to you right now. Let's see, what does Mars need to know about this energy? Five of Cups is in the light. I don't know if there's some regrets. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some healing. I don't know if there's like healing a loss of something. Nine of Pentacles. You're going to get some success though, despite the loss, despite the grief. You have the Emperor in the dark too, so I feel the sense of you taking back your control, right? I don't know if it's a matter of you being more controlling over your energy or being more rigid or more self-disciplined. Let's see what's going on here. Eight of Wands. Who need a lot of strength? I feel like the next little while is going to be rough, right? Have your strength, have your courage. Right, Nine of Pentacles, focus on your independence, focus on the successes, the achievements that you have going on. Right, there's going to be some emotional hardness coming through, but you can rise above all of this, right? You're better than that. The Eight of Wands in the dark, I just feel like some emotional confusion, right? Making sure that you're not rushing decisions. You're taking your time to think them through. Bernard, the 5th to July 27th reading. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernard a message? What does Bernard need to know between the 5th to the 27th of July? What's going on for Bernard? Are you celebrating Bernard July 4th? The Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, and destiny's on your side. Good karma. Yay for Bernard. That sounds exciting, right? You always want to have good energy. Good cycles turning in your favors, right? I feel that for you. I feel this energy too of kind of like questioning things a little bit more and trying to like figure out what needs to be changed and what doesn't, kind of thing. You have the Two of Cups, so I feel there may be an imbalance between you and somebody else. I don't know if there's going to be a conflict between the two of you, or if it's just a one-sided situation where, you know, they're not really getting along with you, but I feel like overall your balance is going to be good. You know, your give and take energy is perfect. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of just, you know, taking it slow. Don't rush it. You know, I just feel the sense of you working really hard. I feel like there might be some resistance to things, but kind of like keeping yourself busy. Don't let yourself wander or be bored. You have the Four of Cups in the dark too. I think there's going to be a boost of motivation coming from somewhere, but it's going to be hard to find. The Lovers is in the dark. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a falling out. Like, I feel like you and someone are just not going to get along. But besides that, there is going to be some positive energy coming your way. It's just a matter of going with the flow and don't resist the change. Jerry's, hello. Can I successfully do a past life meditation? And how could it benefit me? Ooh, past life meditations can really benefit you. Right? Because sometimes we have fears, or we have ideas, or we have blockages, and we don't know where they come from. Sometimes it didn't even come from this life. It came from a past life. It can be very beneficial. Let's see for Jerry. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Can Jerry be successful at a past life meditation? And we do past life readings as well. You have the Ten of Cups in the dark. I feel like there's nothing here saying that you won't be successful with your past life meditation. But I feel like if you are successful with it, it can reopen some old wounds that you may be trying to heal from or move on from. But if you're feeling stuck, or if there's any blockages, sometimes you just have to rip off the band-aid. Deal with those emotions so that you can heal properly moving forward, right? I just feel like with the Ten of Cups energy here, it may stir up some past life drama and conflict, especially around finances and disconnection from family and broken home type of energy. You have the Page of Pentacles in the light. So I feel like you may even be able to meditate some messages from your past life that may be helpful for you as well. Maybe from your spirit guides. You have the Six of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of making sure that you are being open to anything that comes through during your meditation to allow the balance to flow the way it needs to flow. You have the King of Pentacles in the light. I feel like there's this energy of not resisting what may come through. You know, it may bring some anxiousness, some worries. Not everything may be as clear to you as you would like. Things may just be, you know, some things may just feel like an illusion. You have the Chariot in the dark too, so you may not be able to move too fast forward in the first round. You know, you may feel stuck. But that's what I got. Trust the flow of your subconscious mind and see where it leads you. That's what I got. Hi, Mark. Let's see for Charles. Next relationship love reading for Charles. Is there any spirit guide, ancestor, angel, or fae that want to come and give Charles a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Charles a message on the next relationship love reading? What's going on Charles' next relationship love? I think that's some old energy. Let's try that again. These ones may need a break. Let's see for Charles. Is there any spirit guide, ancestors, angels, or fae that one can give Charles a message? What does Charles need to know? What's next in the relationship of love and romance and passion? What does Charles need to know in love and romance and passion? There we go. You have the Eight of Wands, so I feel the next relationship is going to move slowly and steady. It's not going to happen fast. It's going to take its time, that's what you want in love, right? If it happens too fast, feels too good, everything's perfect at the first second, it's usually less and doesn't usually last. But with the Eight of Wands in the dark, I feel the slower pace of energy trying to come through. I feel the sense of there may be some emotional confusion, some rushed decisions that may require you to take a step back and slow down. You have the Six of Cups, so I feel like this new relationship or next relationship could be someone from your past or someone from your past life. With the Six of Cups in the dark, let's see what's going on with the Six of Cups in the dark. Because I just feel this sense of, opening up some old wounds that may seem to resurface. The Wheel of Fortune in the dark, the timing may be a little bit off when you reconnect, especially when you open up in love and romance. You have the Queen of Wands in the dark. It could be just Mercury in retrograde because I feel like there may be a misunderstanding, a miscommunication, right, which can happen during Mercury in retrograde. I feel like if you're texting each other, the vibe may not be as clear. So don't underestimate it, kind of thing. You have the Five of Cups in the light. Yeah. I feel like if this goes too fast, it's going to end as just as fast. The Hermit is kind of like suggesting some soul searching energy coming through here, preparing to open up your heart. Nine of Swords, releasing fears, right? Feeling less anxious, feeling less emotional distress. I feel like there's the stars in the dark. I just feel a sense of feeling a little lost, doubting the connection, having difficulty trusting the connection, right? The devil energy here. Devil can also mean really, really good sex. So, you know, there's that. I feel like it's kind of like you meeting this new person. I don't even know if you're looking for a new person, but I feel like if this new person comes in your life, give them a chance because they may not be what you're used to. They may be different. They may approach things a little slower than you're used to as well. But that's what I got. Courtney, let's just see for Courtney. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give Courtney a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Courtney a message? Courtney wants to know why her ex keeps popping up at my house at random times, only at night. The devil and the seven of swords. Kind of sums it up, babe. This one wants to come out. Ooh, the card shows himself. That's too many there. Let's see. What does Courtney need to know about why their ex keeps popping up at a random time during the night? YouTube, Bernard. Yeah, the chariot's kind of like at a pause, so I feel like your ex doesn't really have any sort of plan put in place in their mind. Like there's no direction why they keep popping up, but it seems clear as the reasons why. They're up to no good, right? The devil here with the seven of swords. So I feel like with the devil here, they're kind of just tempted to see if there's still a connection between the two of you, if there's still, you know, a sexual desire between the two of you. But I feel like they know that they're lying and they're sneaking around and they know that they're up to no good. Let's see, what else does Courtney need to know about this energy? I also feel like there's this energy of them just really wanting your attention. Right? That the hangman. They don't know how to move on without you. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like they want you to be more flexible, or they feel like you're going to be flexible enough to take them back. Because they're wanting your attention. Or they miss your attention. Six of Wands in the dark. Seven of Wands in the dark. I feel like they feel attacked and overwhelmed when they're not around you. Yeah, they just feeding off of your energy, right? The King of Pentacles are feeding off your energy. They feel stronger with you or around you. What is it? They're just being butt cheeks. Maybe the whole butt in this case. BB, what does BB need to know? What does BB need to know right now? What does BB need to know that she doesn't know already? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does BB need to know right now? I feel like with the sun in the dark, there's like a positive energy that wants to come through, but there's a little bit of darkness over it, like it's being clouded over. I just feel like there's some blocked happiness, some unrealistic expectations or unrealistic temptations. I'm not quite sure what that is. I don't know if that's what's causing the tower energy here, because I just feel like, also, I just feel like everything's going to be changing. Like, I don't know if it's going to be like some chaos happening or failed plans or things just falling apart. Six of Cups in the dark. I feel like whatever it is, kind of like difficulty moving forward, like wanting to move forward, wanting to accept its positive changes, but it's not happening. The King of Wands is in the light. I just feel like they're trying to, they're trying to use their charm to get away with whatever they think they're getting away with. The Six of Wands is in the dark. I feel like you're either going to find a ring or lose a ring. I really feel that's a strong energy coming through. Or a diamond from a ring or an earring. I don't know. You have the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. I just feel like there's a door that's like opening for you. But I feel like the crack is so small that you're not seeing it. But I feel like it can be a really good opportunity, right? It's just a matter of you believing that it's open for you. Because I feel like there's a lack of planning, a lack of realization, and just feelings like that's not right, but it is. Yeah, it's just a matter of having faith in the universe to turn the Ace of Cups into a light, to embrace this new opportunity that wants to come and flow towards you, that I feel like will open some creative blocks and boost your energy, especially regarding career. That is what I got. Keely, let's see for Keely. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Keely a message? What does Keely need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Keely a message? What does Keely need to know right now in general? The Temperance. Oh man. You have the Four of Cups in the dark. I feel the sense of a boost of motivation coming your way. Like things are not going to be as boring or dull. Things are going to pick up pace. Things are going to be more clear to you than what they were before. Your temperance is on point. Your mind, heart, and soul is aligned. I feel this energy of you being more motivated to tackle projects or get things done more than before. Even though there may be some chaos around your energy, you may feel like things are falling apart or going in different directions or unexpected changes maybe try to throw you off, but I feel like you're not going to let it. You're going to keep going. You have the Ace of Cups, so I feel this overpowering flow of motivation and self-love, and I also feel like someone may be coming into your energy, offering you a good opportunity or opening their heart towards you. Because I feel like whatever has been going on before, like I feel like you're not going to be disappointed because something else is going to come around that's even better. Yeah, you're going to feel less stressed, less tied down, more open to take that next step. The sense of empowerment is coming through, especially with the King of Wands. I feel the sense of you opening up your heart and committing to something and committing through taking action. Right? It may not be like a lover's type of thing, but I feel like it's going to be a good connection. You have the Seven of Wands, right? You may be a little guarded, a little defensive, but this is a lot of energy to take on. I feel like you'll be able to navigate what that is. But that is what I got. Randa, let's see for Randa. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Randa a message? John's feelings for Randa after my commitment. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are John's feelings after my commitment? Not my commitment. Randa's commitment. What are John's feelings after Randa's commitment? Six of Cups. Oh my goodness. Judgment, right? I feel like John knows that you're following your heart, you're following what your true calling is. But I feel like there's a little bit of fears coming through. I feel like there's a lot of nostalgia between you and John with memories and passion and things like that. I don't know, because I just feel like with the Six of Cups here, like, you know, dreams are resurfacing, memories are resurfacing, wholesome vibes are coming into play. There is the Five of Wands. I don't know if there's a conflict going on, or them channeling in their ego, or what's going on here with the Five of Wands. Four of Swords. I feel a sense of like feeling restless. I feel like John's feeling restless, avoiding saying what they want to say. You know, they're avoiding being themselves, kind of like trying to be someone that they're not. Yeah, they're struggling with moving forward. I feel like there's a lot of weight or a lot of pressure on them that they can't see clearly. There's definitely a lack of confidence coming through there. So I'm not quite sure what that means for you or them, but I feel like they're kind of spiraling into a negative energy. What I got. Hi, Ellen. I thought you were Ellen when I saw the Sanity Claus name. Fire Spawn, hello. Did Sam see what I posted online recently for the camera roll? Let's see for Sam. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Fire Spawn a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Fire Spawn need to know about Sam? Did Sam see what Fire Spawn posted online recently for the camera roll? I feel like yes, and I felt very strongly about it too with the strength card here. I feel like they trust you. I feel like they trust your talents with the what you posted. The Six of Cups is in the dark. I feel like we had a little bit of issues with the changes. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. The Three of Wands is in the light. So I feel like they know they work well with you. They see success. They see growth. I feel like they see that you're expanding yourself, especially with the photo. The Page of Cups, I feel like they will communicate with you their feelings about it soon if they haven't already. The Eight of Wands is in the light. So there's a lot of good energy there, some happy energy, some positive energy. Let's see what's going on. I feel like there's some excitement coming through as well. Yeah, I feel like they're thinking that you're coming outside your comfort zone, right? The Fool, you're beginning a new path, or you're opening up a new photography journey for yourself or something. I don't know. But that is what I got. Yeah. Yes. You're welcome, Fire Spawn. Let's see for Ivy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ivy a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ivy a message? What does Ivy need to know right now? You have the Four of Wands in the dark. I don't know if something's gonna cancel, because I just feel like a celebration's being canceled or postponed, or I don't know. But I just feel like there's some sort of broken plans, an empty house, and someone or something not showing up. You have the Knight of Wands in the dark too, so I just feel like this person is being a butt cheek. I don't know if they have commitment issues or they're just scattered in their energy. Let's see what's going on with this Knight of Wands. Page of Wands. I feel like they may communicate with you. They may lie to you that they have other plans, or I don't know what their deal is. The star's not really blessing this connection anyways. Because I feel like, you know, whatever that was is not meant to happen anyways. I don't know what that is. You have the Ten of Cups and the Light. So I feel like you're going to find fulfillment in something else, right? Ten of Cups and the Light, I just feel like something else is going to come through for you or just align with you. Yeah, I also feel like there's this energy of gaining something. I don't know if it's gaining more knowledge or I don't know. Maybe just less weight on you, right? Gaining more clarity, not being so stressed out. The Death card is in the dark, so I feel like there's some resistance to changes. But I think it's more about trying to let go of being on repeat. Right? Following your true calling, following what makes your heart happy, what makes you sing. I feel like you're going to be ending a cycle and starting a brand new cycle, a brand new chapter for yourself. I just feel the sense of the next new cycle begins with achievement, success, and it starts with you self-evaluating yourself, realizing your worth, realizing, you know, that you are better than you were yesterday, right? You're smarter, you're wiser, you've learned things, experienced things, and right, keep going more, better. Ellen, hello. General for the month for Ellen. What does Ellen need to know for July? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What does Ellen need to know for July? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What does Ellen need to know for July? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What does Ellen need to know for July if he wants to come through? Ooh. The Eight of Swords. You're letting go of people who continuously disappoint you. I can feel that. You know, I feel you're letting go. You're distancing yourself. You're realizing who is not worth your time, not worth your energy, not worth anything, right? And I feel like that's the theme of this month is just letting them go, releasing them from you. You've learned your lessons. There's nothing to make up for, right? The Nine of Swords rising above. I just feel this sense of sign of relief, feeling more in tune with your own emotions and how things are going to be playing out moving forward. You have the Four of Cups and the Light. So I feel the sense of, you know, you reflecting on what you stand for, what kind of energy you want to manifest moving forward. The Nine of Cups, right? Moving forward to self-fulfillment, self-love, success. I feel the sense of you getting things done. I don't know if it's a matter of getting more money or what's going on there, but I feel like you're going to be manifesting. Right? It's a matter of you choosing you and your path and what's going on there. You have the Eight of Pentacles and the Light, so yeah, I feel like you're going to be gaining some more knowledge, some more clarity about what your future holds for you because you're the emperor here, right? You're in the driver's seat. You're going to be gaining the success. I feel the sense of you like stepping into your power of authority and like, yep, I'm the queen and nothing's going to take me down. I feel like it's a matter of you truly listening to your inner knowledge, right? Not letting anyone misguide you or let anybody get to your head or cause any doubts with your abilities of how much you want to move forward, right? The Six of Wands, someone's going to try to persuade you from your path, but you know what's right for you. So I feel like you're going, yeah, your power's coming. It's a matter of believing in yourself, trusting your intuition. Things are going to be improving, especially financial, I feel like, or home work-life balance. Pretty in pink. How did or how have Pretty in Pink secretly affected Poland emotionally, mentally? He's very measured with me. I feel he hides a lot. Not quite sure I understand the question, Pretty in Pink. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, humans, or fae that want to come and give Pretty in Pink a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, humans, or fae that want to come and give Pretty in Pink a message? What does Pretty in Pink need to know right now? What does Pretty in Pink need to know right now? A Five of Pentacles. Thank you, Ellen. I don't know if there's been a conflict between the two of you or what, because there's the Five of Pentacles here. I just feel like I don't know if there's been some changes. I guess you're saying there has been some changes, eh? You feel he hides a lot. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of emotional imbalance between the two of you. I don't know if it's about money or what. Yeah, I feel that too. I feel like it's a matter of you also trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition about how you feel about the situation. Because I feel like he's not I don't know how to say their name, but I don't feel like they're trusting themselves with whatever's going on there, right? I feel like they're letting other people get to their head, or other people are influencing what's going on in their mind. And I feel like that's making them feel lost on their path, and they know they're not getting the right support or the right energy that they need to move forward. Excuse me. With the Hangman and the Light, I feel like they're kind of just hanging on, right? They're just hanging on. I feel like they're trying to let go. They're trying to be patient. They're trying to consider what their next steps are, but there's too much things going on in their mind. They can't make a decision. Seven of Cups. Yeah. They're really much stuck in their head. Problems and work. Yeah, because I feel like other people are telling him things, and he's having trouble processing it all. Like he's spending a lot of time in his mind and not enough time in his heart. You know? The only cups here is the Seven of Cups in the dark. So I feel like they're not really realistic with their expectations, or having trouble choosing their next steps wisely. Yeah, I feel like there's too much in their mind that they can't think clearly, and that's throwing them off their energy. The Ace of Wands, they're stuck of what their next moves are. They're having some creative blocks or poor planning. They're not really focused on what their next actions are. Yeah, that is what I got. Prize. Let's see for prize. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give prize a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give prize a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give prize a message? What does prize need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fate that want to come give highs and nothing? Six of Cups. I feel some nostalgia energy coming through. I just feel this energy of you feeding your inner child, right? Have you been feeding your inner child lately? Whatever that is for you, right? Oh man. I feel that. I just feel the sense of like you're really into having some like good times, some good energy, a good laugh, whatever that is for you. I just feel like you're just ready for some wholesome vibes. The Seven of Pentacles is in the light, so it's kind of like your patience is paying off, right? I feel like you're doing the work. You're going to see the growth. You're going to see the steady flow of things. It just takes a little bit more patience. I feel it's a matter of you taking a step back, evaluate your situation, take the time to feed your inner child energy, and magic's gonna happen, right? I feel like you're in the mood to manifest and manifest with intentions. You know, if you doubt your intentions, your manifestation is not going to come true. I just feel like there's this energy of like looking for opportunities, but also making sure that you're influencing the idea or the energy of these opportunities to come through for you. You have the Chariot in the light, so I feel like you're going to be moving forward in a positive light, but it is going to test your willpower. It is going to test your patience because, you know, Chariot is moving forward in a positive light, but there's challenges and roadblocks and obstacles and, you know, tornadoes in your way, but you're still going to move forward. I think it's a matter of letting go of past emotions or past feelings or past regrets and just focus on your knowledge, your inner wisdom, like what you know to be true to you and how you're going to keep moving forward. Yeah, I feel like don't let other people get in your head, right? I don't know who the Knight of Pentacles is or the Knight of Swords, but they're trying to slow you down. They're trying to block your road from you moving forward so you don't have this overpouring amount of fulfillment. What is the best advice for pride to get through this blockage? Yeah, the Seven of Wands. Stand your guard, right? Don't let them betray you, deceive you in any way. Make sure your mind, heart, the soul is well aligned with the temperance here. Patience is a virtue. I feel it's a matter of you staying calm throughout this journey. You know, don't get caught up in the romance of their charm because I feel like they're just a distraction. But that's what I got. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm not sure when I'll be back, but I will be back. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. Definitely Mondays for Members Monday. And Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But yeah. Hope you all have a wonderful 4th of July tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone. Thank you. Bye.